What the fuck's wrong with you?
Did Mike fall out of his chair?
I think so.
Oh, Mike's out for a minute.
Oh wow.
You can't switch it. You have to. Did you sign
I
into
have
it?
to like restart the call. That's dumb.
Yeah, you'll have to hang up on your phone, and then Mike will have to send you another phone call on the computer.
All right, maybe he'll be less of a dick when he calls back.
I doubt that
I
highly.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's not going to be a different person.
Idiot.
Do you want to send him another invite, Mike? See if it pops up on his lappy top.
Yep, I'm waiting for it to disconnect on mine.
Oh.
Yep, there we go.
All right, did you see what I sent you, Joe? Or us?
Yeah, I'm skimming through it right now. That's pretty cool.
Pretty dope, right? Good thing we all have HBO Max now, huh?
Do we?
Yeah, you have it because of me.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
When's it start? The 27th?
15th?
Of this month?
Yeah.
That's like today, right?
2 more days.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I want to say it's on Friday.
Friday, yeah.
Time is a construct.
Okay.
I mean, it is.
I said one more time, Mike.
Ah.
This time with feeling, Mike.
Yeah, do it with feeling. Give it to him with feeling.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, that looked like it had feeling. Now he's all
So
sweaty.
much feeling.
There we go. I felt that one. I really think it's going to work.
Bet you felt it.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, I bet you felt it.
Oh, no, Mike was right. The 27th, not the 15th.
What's that?
HBO Max launches on the 27th. Wait, a Wednesday? It launches on a Wednesday?
I mean, days don't really matter anymore to most people.
No shit, right? Are you on the phone or the laptop, Taj?
I'm on the phone because when you call, my laptop actually doesn't even ring. I mean, it's logged in, but it doesn't actually pop up like the call's incoming. So, that's a fucking phone on top of the laptop.
Sex position.
What'd you say?
Oh, nothing. It was an inside joke from earlier.
Oh, lovely.
Well, you were part of the call, but you walked away.
I
So,
was saying goodnight to my child.
good night. What? It's 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Is that what time
She's
babies
in
go to
bed.
sleep? Dang.
It's lovely. And she'll be asleep till like 7:30, 8 o'clock tomorrow.
Joe,
Yes.
we'll be able to watch Rick and Morty in 4K, completely uncensored with no commercials.
Oh my God, that's so amazing.
Oh, speaking of which, have you seen Justin Roiland's new show?
Yeah, I binged it all with my brother a couple days ago.
Jesus
It
Christ, I laughed so fucking hard.
It is so much more graphic
Oh
and
my God.
fucked up than Rick and Morty.
Yeah. They basically
is
said, hey,
hilarious.
you want to make another show and just make it batshit violent and obscene? Yes, I do. All right, here you go.
Here's money. Just do whatever the fuck you want.
Yep. It is just fucking absolutely bonkers.
Curse up a storm, make fun of everything.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's so good.
It's so funny. I was dying. I've only watched like I think the first 4 or 5 episodes.
Yeah, we finished it in 2 days.
Yeah, I would have the other night, but I was like, oh, I should probably go to bed.
Did you have to though?
I mean, I didn't have to, but
Yeah, so you could have watched more.
yeah, I could have, but I was trying to be responsible.
Yeah, like you've ever tried that before.
Every now and then I fail at it, and then I fuck it. I'll try it again later. Oh, loud. So, Taj, what are
making,
you
Taj?
cooking?
It's this gluten-free chicken thing that Allie likes. Because I'm,
Like hamburger helper, but for chicken.
Chicken helper?
Thank you, Allie. Someone who answers questions around here.
I'm like,
Taj?
you can suck a dick. How about that?
Rather not, sir.
Well, Didn't ask if you'd rather, because you can.
What is Mike doing?
Right? Where's he going?
Did we start yet?
Yeah, we've been
No.
recording for a while.
This
Oh,
is
we
the
have?
first fucking podcast ever.
Yeah, we've been running for 5 minutes now.
Nice.
Jesus. Did Taj say the N-word again? Do you have to edit that out?
I don't edit anything.
Have I ever said the N-word on this show?
I don't know. I don't even think I heard you say the N-word before.
Only when
I
he
say it
sings.
funny, but I don't think I've ever said it on this show.
Say it around his
Not
way.
even in like a bro type way.
Not even in a bro type way.
Yeah.
Well, the only one of us in this group besides him that he would throw that at would be Mike. Because
But that's
Mike
what I mean. Like,
is definitely the closest one.
I mean, obviously by his Amazon purchases.
Big booty hoes and muscles.
How is your subscription to the, what was it? Black Men magazine?
Black Men Magazine. I looked at it once and now I keep getting ads for wave caps.
I mean, at one point
How
I
many
think
have you
that's a
actually
joke,
purchased?
but
You got a color variety of do-rags the same as you have, like, of shoes?
Wait, I got one to go with each pair of Jordans.
waves can look real good in the back of your head. In that small little patch on the top center.
No, that's pretty much gone now
Okay.
too.
All right, never mind.
So
Yep.
you're left with nothing, just stubble?
Yeah, man, I'm like 4 years away from the Hulk Hogan skullet.
Damn it. Start that now. Let that grow.
A quarantine skullet, man.
I don't know
Yeah,
why he thought that has been a good look for him. Like, A, ever, but B, the older
Still?
he gets, because it looks more ridiculous, and he just lets it get longer and longer.
Because it's his thing.
Yeah, man.
But he's Hulk Hogan, so he can get away with just about anything except for saying the N-word.
I mean, got paid a lot of money in that case.
Yeah, he kind of did get away with it.
Like, the N-word didn't really get him in trouble. It just lost his job for a couple of years. But you don't need a job no more after that Gawker lawsuit.
Ain't that the truth?
Thanks, Gawker.
Yeah. Yeah. Because of you, I saw Hulk Hogan's cock. I didn't want to see it.
Didn't want
You
to,
didn't
but definitely
have
went and
to.
looked at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Gun wasn't held to your head.
on a podcast, I got to know what I'm talking about.
That's the
I-
same
Oh,
reason he
okay.
went and watched the.
Research,
That's
right?
why he went and watched
Research.
the one with China, so you can see her penis too.
Eesh.
China had a bigger dick than I did.
Uh,
I'm sure it was bigger than Triple H's. She's a big girl.
I'm not actually too positive she's a girl.
Yeah, well, she
Or-
identifies
or
as,
was
so I'm just trying
at
to
a
be
girl.
PC.
Yeah, that's what we do on this podcast. We're PC. Collectively, our
Well,
favorite
one of
word
us
is
is.
cunt. Speaking of cunts, comes naturally we are.
Is that the intro to the podcast? That'd be awesome.
Comes naturally we are.
Joe?
Mike.
I am Cody, and today we're joined by
Dodge.
and Allie in the background if she's still there.
She's still there.
Hi, Allie. Feel free to jump in on any of these topics.
Allie's already my favorite guest we've ever had on the podcast.
That's incorrect. Second best guest.
Fucking killing it.
Second best guest. Babo was amazing.
Bobo.
Oh, that one was pretty good.
We got a small child to say, you fuckers just came naturally.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, and he told us all about
does set him
that.
apart.
What was that fucking movie he was telling us about? Axel?
Axel, that robot dog movie.
Yeah.
Is her favorite movie? I doubt he even remembers it now.
Well, favorite for him, and then, 6 months
As
later.
most recent is usually what that means.
Yeah. So, Taj, did you see the newest news about The Mandalorian? And who's joining it?
What's the newest news?
So, a certain somebody from Clone Wars and Rebels is joining.
Character or actual actor?
Both.
Who that?
Katie Sackhoff.
Was this the chick that? Oh, we know. We've already discussed how much I like her, so that's wonderful.
It works perfectly because of the fact that you see the certain weapon, spoilers, I guess, at the end of the season.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she is the only other. She's one of the last Mandalorians to actually have it.
That's fucking epic.
Yeah.
Does it look good? How does it look?
Have you not watched The Mandalorian?
Me?
No, I'm talking to Tash.
Oh, you're talking about at the end of the Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Season 1?
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought that you were talking about the like there was a spoiler of the sword.
No, I mean, because it was featured in Rebels.
Yes, it was. Very prominently, too.
Yeah, so I'm sure that'll be through. And then also the fact that I don't think it's yet been confirmed, but Boba Fett is going to be making an appearance in season 2.
I had heard that. Like, rumored.
Yep.
Ellie.
I hope he dies.
That's enough, chicken.
Like, legit dies.
Legit dies, not uses jetpack to get out of a Sarlacc pit. Dies?
Yeah.
It's kind of gooey, so I don't know if you want to...
Or someone goes in and rescues him, dies.
Sounds real dirty over there, Taj.
What you call me?
It's a little gooey. I don't know if you like it that way.
Well, you know.
Jesus Christ. At home with the Stewarts.
Aria's last name is Cook, so I don't know.
That sounds like one of the whitest shows ever.
At home with the Stewart Cooks. Hi, Allie. There was something else, too.
Let me think. Yeah, that I really hope he dies. He's just not a very fun character for me.
Okay.
Yet,
he says.
I mean,
you don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
In the Mandalorian.
Oh, I know. I know what I know that I don't know what they're going to do. But still, like we've had this discussion before. He's just a character that he just looks cool in the movies. That's why everybody liked him. But it never made sense to me why he was such a badass based off of what you saw in the movies.
Well, if you've read some of the actual Expanded Universe books, he's not badass at all.
If I read the Extended Universe stuff, fine. But like when the movies just come out, and all he has is all of 5 lines or something like that throughout the whole entire series. The 3 movies that he's in. 3 movies? Was he in all 3 movies?
Well,
2, I think.
Technically, with the re-edits, he's in all 3 because he's in the hangar scene with Jabba when they confront Solo before the Millennium Falcon takes off. But if you don't go by that, then he's only in 2.
I was watching epic rap battles of history for the past couple of days. I fell down that rabbit hole. It was too easy to fall down. But they have that one rap between Boba Fett and Deadpool, which is hilarious. And I like one of the lines in it, which is Boba Fett has like all of 5 lines in the original trilogy, and one of them is "Ah." But we all know my opinion of him is just like, I don't understand why people thought he was such a badass by what he looked like, when in the movies he actually didn't do jack shit. He was supposed to be this uber bounty hunter and literally showed none of that.
No, that's what people think. But like I said, if they read the books, they know. If
you read the Extended Universe, I get it. That a lot of that stuff was written after the fact, after those movies came out.
Listen to what I'm saying, Joe.
I'll listen to what you're saying.
People were to read those books, Mike, I will fucking kill you. Anyways, if you read those books, you'll find out that Boba Fett's actually a giant fake piece of shit. He's just like his dad. He's not good whatsoever. He uses his name as leverage to look dangerous, but really he's a bitch. And in the Dark Disciple book, the one that took place during the Clone Wars, he actually you find out that Quinlan Vos, the main character of that book, one time was undercover as part of his group, and he locked him in a trunk because he was annoyed by him.
He locked Boba Fett in the trunk?
Yep.
Because he was annoyed by him?
That's awesome.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I have heard people talk about some of the extended universe stuff, basically saying that he really wasn't very good at being a Mandalorian. Well, first off, obviously, we know from the prequel trilogy, he's not really a Mandalorian.
Yeah.
He's a clone of a guy who was not even necessarily a Mandalorian either.
Django's not a Mandalorian either. He was disgraced.
But he didn't really learn how to be a Mandalorian until later in life.
And even then, he wasn't good
early
at it.
and stuff, he wasn't very good at it.
Did he even learn how to be a Mandalorian?
Well, he learned a little bit, but he's never been good at it. He doesn't have any self-control, and he's not very good at listening to anybody. He's all around
like Anakin in fucking the first trilogy.
Yeah, man. That's why he was easily taken out by a blind Han Solo accidentally hitting his jetpack with a fucking with a gun. Because
he wasn't fully
bitch.
Blind. He could see shapes.
Blinded. Yeah. Well, you know.
I'm pretty sure that's legally blind, so
Exactly.
we'll go with that. Like, he ain't driving no cars anytime soon. Well, after that.
No air cars at all.
Speeders, air cars, Millennium Falcons. Whatever.
Can you imagine if they let him drive the Millennium Falcon right after that?
You know, Chewie would just put him in a different seat and make him like turn off his controls. He was like, "Oh, I'm flying," and Chewie would be flying it.
He had the little,
He just be like, and he just passes what looks like two little sticks that are standing up, and Han's just like,
play school Millennium Falcon set.
Little platform with a squeaky horn.
Now I really want a Han Solo cartoon like Mr. Magoo, where Chewie has to keep getting him out of trouble. Someone with talent, please make this for me.
It's what happens between episode 6 and episode 7.
Yeah.
What you don't know is he's blind. That's why he had to get so close to Kylo on the bridge.
Yeah.
He reached up to touch his face. He's like, I don't know if that's actually you or not, because I can only see shapes and colors, and it's dark as fuck in here.
Ben, is that you?
Yeah, it's loud. Prefer if you didn't do that.
Don't worry, I'm over there.
Lord. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Tour of the house.
That's what she said. A tour of the house?
Yeah, that's a scene.
That's a...
Welcome to the couch, where I'm going to sit the fuck down. I need this apple.
Apples.
Apples, he said.
Honeycrisp.
Ooh, Honeycrisp apple.
Those are the good ones.
What the fuck? Who invited her?
You?
She showed up the door one day.
I think that's all the news about the Mandalorian that I've seen.
Yeah, that's all I heard was just Boba Fett was possibly going to come back, and I really just hope he dies in a really fucked up and stupid way.
We'll have to wait and see.
It'll be nice.
Do we know when they're aiming for the next season to come out?
Same time this was last year, this year. So October, November, I think they said they're shooting for. Apparently, they finished all filming because none of it was interrupted by the COVID-19 pandemic. So
that's good.
Basically just editing, special effects, and that stuff can be done from separate places all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to.
Last half this year will be a bunch of stuff that was finished enough to be put out.
So I didn't realize that the first movie that's tentatively slated to come out in theaters hopefully once things start opening up is Tenet.
That's one of the big ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they he doesn't want to pull it. Like he was like,
I mean, understandable. Like, might as well keep it in there if you're thinking things might start opening up enough.
Yeah. That's what they assume.
It definitely seems like the type of movie that that deserves to be seen in the theaters first before you do anything else.
Oh yeah, there's no way.
Anywhere else.
I don't know if I recall seeing a preview for that movie.
What's the new Christopher Nolan movie?
Yeah, we've been actively staying away from it, although kind of spoiled something for myself for it. Just who else is going to be in the movie. I didn't realize that. What?
Everybody he's ever worked with.
Well, the one person that I saw that's actually in it, I don't think he's worked with before. That's the new Batman.
Robert Pattinson?
Yeah.
Technically, he's not worked with him yet.
Yeah.
But like so many people he's worked with are in it again.
But that was kind of a stupid spoiler. There was an article that he something about him getting prepared for the new Batman role and how he's really not working out or anything while he's being he's in quarantine and whatnot. And literally, like the first sentence is like Robert Pattinson also starring in the new Christopher Nolan movie Tenet. And I'm like, did you really have to do that?
Yeah, they do.
Apparently it did.
Casinos, movie theaters.
Because this was the movie that we were going to stay away from seeing all the trailers for and everything as much as possible, which, I mean, now that everything is shut down, it's kind of easy to stay away from trailers because you're not seeing them in movie theaters.
Very true.
So we've actually been doing really well up until, at least I have, but up until then, about reading any types of spoilers about it.
Well, knowing he's in it's not really a spoiler per se.
It's not a spoiler per se, but it just would have been like I could not.
It would have been a good surprise.
Tell you, yeah, it would have been an interesting surprise. Exactly, because I couldn't tell you anyone in that cast. Well, off the top of my head right now, I can't think of who else was in it. Wasn't it? Was it Idris Elba? No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
now I
Mike?
can't remember.
Well, the main guy in it, the dude you see in the teaser trailer, the black guy, I don't think you even know his name.
No, I thought I did. I just can't think of it now.
Oh, it's what the fuck is he from? I know I've watched the show that he was in that I recognize him from a show, but I can't look it up right now. Hold on. Computer.
Mike's typing for you.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
Enhance.
I'm not going to say his name yet until Taj figures it out, but he's going to be pretty big here coming pretty soon, I think.
Is he? Or is he going to pull an Orlando Jones?
No, Mike, he's not going to fall into one of your stoner pit holes of knowledge.
Whatever did happen to Orlando Jones?
I told you he did Biker Boys in 2003. You gotta have some more.
I didn't read all your guys' fucking 40,000 text messages during the day.
Why not?
I was at work.
What are you really doing at work right now where you can't read a text message? You're 40.
Working?
Or 40.
And it was more than 40. Well, okay, no. I will grant that it was probably 40 messages or notifications because you get the notifications every time somebody likes something and something. So we'll say, yeah, probably like 40, 50 actual messages.
Yeah, we did good today.
Ballers.
It's true.
Ballers?
Is the name Ballers?
No, that's the show he's from, is Ballers.
That's the one with Denzel's kid.
Yes. Yeah, he's also in Black Klansman and The Old Man and the Gun. And then he's in something called Born to be Murdered, which sounds oddly violent.
A little tragic.
Yeah. If for people who haven't seen The Black Klansman, you should watch it. It's hilarious.
It was a movie that I wanted to see when it came out, but
Is it
just never got
starring
around to it.
Dave Chappelle?
What's up? No.
Black Klansman?
Is it starring Dave
That'd be
Chappelle?
amazing if
That
it
would be awesome.
was, though.
Yeah. Who broke something?
Someone out there.
Netflix is making a Tiger King season 2.
Yeah, they are.
That's cause for celebration.
No, it's not.
You sure it's season 2, or is it just not the movie with what's
No.
it called?
No, they literally
With-
announced that
with
they're doing
Face
it.
Off.
So, yeah, they're going to do a second season.
They're
They're doing a second season?
Yeah.
But it's going to be about Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah, it's gonna be Tiger King, but it's not gonna be about Joe Exotic.
Yeah. They don't want
Okay.
to
Yeah,
highlight on him anymore.
because Tiger King isn't just like that's not Joe Exotic's name. That was just a thing they use for it. But they do. I guess
No, but
they.
at this point, it's very highly synonymous.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was gonna say
That's
Black.
Carol Baskins, but
Yeah,
at some point she should probably get convicted and given the chair.
yeah, it's fine. Black Klansman's on
No
HBO
bodies.
if you guys want to watch it. By the way,
What's on HBO?
Black Klansman.
Oh, maybe I'll watch it tomorrow.
I watched
Yeah.
the first part of it, and
What the first?
Nice
How did you
stop.
stop it? How did you stop that movie?
I'm pretty sure it was time constraints, but I don't remember for sure.
Well, I'm not one of those people.
No, you're not.
Movie has to be real bad for me to not finish it.
How many movies in your life have you think of that you've walked away from and never continue watching? Have you ever walked out on a movie in a theater?
Once.
What
Well,
was
actually, technically twice, but that's not one of them because I didn't enjoy it. Is because I was called into work at the time.
I've walked away from.
Why are you answering your phone during a movie?
Because they called 4 times.
Yeah, that's 4 times that you say "fuck you."
Yeah.
Was this one of your 50 years of Best Buy?
No, it was actually when I was in San Diego.
He
still.
wouldn't go. He wouldn't leave a movie for Best Buy.
Probably not. No.
So San Diego, where did you work while you were in San Diego?
Is that the record? It was at the radio station. That's why I answered, because I was like, well, this seems pretty important.
I guess I could see that being kind of important.
Yeah. So
You're 91X, right?
Yeah. I got to do the late show instead of the late show. Actually, I did both. I went in at 8 and went until 5 a.m.
That sounds awful.
Oh, look at you, Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, man. It was the midnight to 5 a.m. at a radio station is both entertaining and awful at the same time, because it can be really boring if no one's around, but also it can be really entertaining because drunk people call and ask you to play a song, but they don't know the name of it or who sings it, so they sing it to you. And you're like, well, okay, this is good. Also, you can play almost anything you want because no one's paying attention. Because it's
I'd
fucking
imagine it's 12
midnight.
12 a.m. to 5.
Yep. You can skip doing the news if you don't want to. Fantastic.
What news is there at that late at night or early in the morning, as you'd want to put it?
You basically just read the headlines from before, like the couple hours beforehand. Nothing really
fair
happens, so I mean, there's no new news for the most, unless like something crazy happens.
Mike, you ever walk out of a movie?
Not because I didn't like it. I walked out because I had to do something.
You also get called into a radio station?
No. I had to call into a radio station. I was trying to win free tickets to Rascal Flatts at the county fair.
I really hope that's a joke,
I don't.
but I don't know if it is.
It was a good pull. There's no way he was calling it for Rascal Flatts, though.
Because fuck them guys.
Sure, why not?
I am.
I can honestly say I've never walked out on a movie.
Ooh, that's a lie. I did walk out on a movie. I walked out on Space Chimps. You guys ever see Space Chimps?
Not in theaters.
No.
It was an animated movie about monkeys going to space.
It's just so god awful. You couldn't stand
I like how you had to explain that, even though the title of the movie is
Yeah.
Space Chimps.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want you to think you start the movie there. Like they had a train. You know what I mean? It's a very.
How would you know? You walked out.
I didn't make it through the training, but they were.
So how do you know they actually went to space?
Yeah, how do you know they made it through the training?
I'm a positive person. I want to think that they did it.
Not positive enough to
follow
stay and
through.
watch the rest of the movie.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Was it like Space Cowboys with that old fucking Clint Eastwood play?
well, I would not walk out of Space Cowboys, sir. So clearly,
Obviously
it was
not.
not like Space Cowboys.
Premise wise.
Nah, there was a young monkey in the group.
By the way, what was the premise of Space Cowboys? I remember watching that movie and even remember just finishing the movie and still being like, what?
Old satellite needed to be repaired. They were the only guys qualified to go up and repair it.
Yeah, and
How
they
many
got.
times have you seen this movie, Taj?
Enough to know that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that was Cowboys.
I watched that the other day too.
They've been playing it nonstop lately.
On what?
HBO.
Yeah, it was on
Oh,
HBO.
really?
HBO and Cinemax.
I watched The Replacements today.
The Keanu Reeves movie?
Yeah,
I love that movie. It's one of my favorite sports movies.
it's pretty funny. John Favreau is fucking jacked in that movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got a chin. Like I was like, oh, it's been a while since I've seen that on old Johnny
A
Favs.
defined neck.
Yeah, you looking a lot like me these days. Back then, though, ripped up.
Was it you guys that I mentioned Ethan Suplee is fucking jacked as shit now?
Yeah, Mike sent us that video a while ago. About him all fucking...
Dude, that guy's fucking... That's a hell of a changeover. All for a fucking girl.
I mean, some people are dumb. Or want to better themselves. I'm not too sure which one it is.
Well,
Joe, I swear to Christ, if I didn't know so, it looks like you cut all your hair off. I know where you talked about this, but you, Joe.
It does look like it's been a lot.
Yeah, whenever your video goes small on my screen, it literally, you cannot see the fact that it droops behind your head, and it just looks like you cut all your hair off, and I'm freaking out. I'm like, what is happening?
I'm wondering if it's ever going to happen.
It's still there. Don't freak out. It's still...
He'll cut his hair eventually. When he gets too close to an open fire.
When I do need to get the ends trimmed off because they're pretty rough right now.
I know somebody that can take care of that for you.
Yeah, she's sitting in the same room as him.
I wouldn't trust Taj to do that.
I didn't say me.
Is it Taj's kid?
I trust Taj's kid over Taj.
You kind of have a point.
She doesn't
has
have
hair.
scissors yet.
Well, maybe she won't do any damage.
Still better than what Taj would do.
No joke. A couple days ago, and I can't remember if it was like some sort of news show or something I was watching. Do you remember those old hair, the vacuum thing that
Floby.
you attach to the... What was it called? Floby. Somebody was actually using that and filming themselves in quarantine trying to cut their hair.
Yeah, you can. It's a big thing right now on social media. Mike wouldn't know that,
Oh,
but
is
it's
it?
a thing. Yeah,
I wouldn't know that either. I'm not on social media.
I've not seen that on social media, so I don't know.
How do you deal with that, by the way, Joe? Because I feel like I don't know a goddamn thing that's going on at all.
he reads news though.
I read actual news. Like I legit.
You read that in
use,
the fucking news?
What is?
Yeah, no, I legit use Apple News. Yeah.
You pay for it?
No,
It's free, dude.
Like they do have articles that you can pay for and stuff. But
I was skimming through articles and it said I had to pay $10 a month. I was like, "Fuck you, Apple."
That's like
No.
if it comes from like the.
so there are certain things on here that are listed as like this one right here from the Times, the Sunday Times. It's Apple News Plus.
Oh yeah, the guitar guy.
I wonder if they're affiliated.
But pretty much everything else
Time.
is free on here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I use Apple News all the time.
Yeah, so that's where I actually get all of my information and stuff. And
What about the
if something
important information like movie trailers?
Yeah, they're on there too.
That stuff will pop up on there too, because you'll have those actual websites that cover that type of stuff will pop up on there. Plus, I have Cody. He'll text out new movie trailers and stuff. And then
I thought he was going to say nudes.
Shit.
I was like, I don't text out
I watch
nudes.
a metric shit ton of YouTube, and so shit just pops up on there as well.
True.
How much is a metric shit ton? I need figures. How many zeros are in that?
Just slightly under a Google, right?
5.5.
Is that the number today? 5.5.
That is today's number. But yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube. It's mostly just like YouTube is like when you were a kid and you would just turn on the TV and just have it on something and
playing in the background
and just playing in the background. Like I really don't care what's on necessarily at the time. It's just background noise.
Joe and his love for YouTube.
So I typed in new movies in Google search, and all these movies look awful, including Bloodshot, which I'm certain had to have been bad.
Nope.
Cody watched it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was pretty
Yeah,
good.
man. Yeah, it's fun.
That's weird. Walk Away
It looked
Joe.
like it could be pretty
what's
good.
his face?
What was that
What?
one, Tosh?
Walk
Tell me
Away
Walk
Joe
Away?
with God, what's this? I can't think of it. Hold on. I tell you.
Say Ghost?
Walk Away Joe.
Don't
telling
walk
me to
away,
walk
Joe.
away.
Stay here. Don't listen
Right?
to him. He's not part of the podcast. He's a guest.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Oh, shots fired.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan in a cowboy hat.
Oh, yeah. That movie looks terrible.
It does look terrible. Like a Boss, chick flick. Tiffany Haddish, I already know it's bad.
Didn't that already sort of came out, right?
Selma Hayek's in that, though.
Yeah.
She is. I could watch her in just about anything except for this movie.
I could watch her in nothing, too.
January 10, 2020.
Yeah, but that's it. I thought that came out. Because the one with what's-her-face and the other lady in it.
Rose Byrne.
That's the one.
Mm-hmm.
She played the Irish chick in the X-Men movies.
Indeed, she did.
Taggart, right? Banshee's sister.
Something like that. The Legion with Mickey Rourke.
You know that's got to be quality.
Arkansas, a thriller.
Oh, that movie's dope.
Who's in this? There's a lot of names on this fucking
Baby
bill.
Thor, Clark Duke, Vince Vaughn.
Baby Thor's in this shit?
Yeah.
Oh, Baby Thor's got his fucking face on the
Yeah,
screen
he's
cap of the
he's
trailer.
the main dude in it.
Nice.
Clark-
Vince Vaughn's in this shit.
Yeah, man. Clark Duke.
Malkovich.
Malkovich is hilarious in that movie.
You've already seen it?
Yeah, I watched it the other day.
Wait,
You're gonna love this, Cody.
shut up. What's your favorite John Malkovich movie? Quick.
Oh, shit. I really like him in Con Air.
Yeah, I like that one. Joe.
Don't pass.
Wait, don't you say pass or don't? I'm confused. What happened just now?
I thought Don't Pass was a John Malkovich movie I didn't know about. I didn't want to seem dumb, so I just moved on.
You accepted it and moved on.
I was like, I gotta look it up. I don't know, but maybe he's right. I trusted you too much, Joe. You made me look a fool.
Don't trust me with
You suck.
naming movies that people have been in off the top of my head at the last second. You know I can't do that.
He's not incorrect. He can't do that.
Cody, what's your favorite John Malkovich movie? While Joe tries to do some research.
I was trying to think about it. It's either going to be
Aragon?
Was he in that movie?
It says here.
Oh shit! I didn't realize that.
He did a voice of a dragon.
Oh, that's right. He was the dragon. I forgot about that.
Oh,
Not
Sean
as-
Connery did.
Not as good as Sean Connery, but you know.
That fucking douchey looking wizard guy.
Ooh, Cody's favorite, Jonah Hex.
Oh god, that movie was so terrible.
God.
I would have walked out of that movie if I would have had the balls.
You know what? I take it back. I like John Malkovich in Red because he's so fucking sensitive in that movie and angry.
He's really good in that movie. I was gonna say it's either gonna be. Well, I mean, I could say being John Malkovich. That'd be a douchey answer.
That's too easy.
It's either gonna be Mulholland Falls or
Mulholland what?
Mulholland Falls.
Oh, I thought you said Mulholland Balls. I was
Yeah,
like, what?
Mulholland's balls.
I don't want to see that.
I really did like him in the Line of Fire too.
Looking through the list that I have here, I would have to say Red.
That guy stays busy. He's fucking done a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Interesting.
he's really good in that new Pope show on HBO.
Hamakavula.
Yeah, Hamakavula is a good role too from Hitchhiker's Guide. What'd she say?
She's telling me to change to do some cooking.
Oh, I thought she was picking a movie.
Ask her, what's her favorite John Malkovich movie?
Allie. I'm sorry, what was that? Just do the research. Just put it on your phone. But he's the old crazy guy in Red, and I know you've seen those movies.
What's the last name?
Malkovich.
Spell it, Tosh.
M-A-L-K.
Don't cheat. You cheater.
John M.A.
Ovich.
Spell correct.
Ovich.
John M. Malkovich. Oh, dang. Avatar sequels and Lord of the Rings may resume production in New Zealand.
Oh, nice.
I just assumed we were never going to get Avatar.
Oh,
No, he's still making them.
Yeah, I know he's still making them, but I'm not sure he's ever going to be done making them. Like,
well, how long did it take him to make the first one?
Like
40,
30, yeah, like 30, 40 years.
Technically speaking, yeah, I mean, really, it only took him like 12 years to technically make it, but
you've been pitching it for a while, right? Like he's had it in his back pocket until technology caught up.
Yeah,
Yep.
no one.
To say, like, he held on to it for a while for sure.
Yeah.
Imagine if technology was advanced in the 80s as it is today, and then Arnold Schwarzenegger would have been a lead in Avatar. He would have been Sam Worthington's character.
That and Tron would have looked a whole lot different. That would have been fucking nuts. And I thought Tron was great at the time.
Everybody thought Tron was great at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a great movie, but man.
Yeah, you know, those special effects don't hold up from 1980 something.
No, they do not.
Nope.
Allie, did you pick a movie?
Well, just to be really different, I'm going to go with Zoolander 2.
Okay. Is there a way we can mute just Allie?
No, I like it. He's replacing Taj next week.
Fair enough. Yowza.
Yeah, that's a stretch.
I did it.
Way to stand your ground, Allie.
Oh, he was the trainer in Secretariat. There's that.
It's true. You don't have to list all of his stuff. He's done a lot of movies.
No, he's done a fuck ton of movies. Ava and El Tonto. Those are two movies I've not yet heard of.
5.5 movies?
Like Joe's 5.5 laptops?
I'm still waiting to know what the half is.
I still think it's Rounders is the best John Malkovich movie.
Oh, yeah. That's a really good. He played a good antagonist role in that role.
I just love that movie, though.
Him and his Oreos.
That might be my favorite movie from all those guys, actually.
Say again, Mike?
That might be my favorite movie from all those guys, like Ed Norton and Matt Damon and them. I fucking love Rounders.
It's a good fucking movie.
It is a good one. Remember we used to sell a double pack at Best Buy on DVD. It was Made and Rounders.
Nope, don't remember that at all.
Made and Rounders?
Yeah.
I remember something Made and Swingers.
Yeah. Oh, it was it was right. It was Made in Swingers. That's what it was. I remember seeing that. I'm like, why would these two be put together? And then I found out why later on. Oh, that's why.
It's the same movie.
Yeah, it's the same movie with different people playing different roles. What the hell? Well, that's creepy.
What is?
I went to move tabs to the other page. I was onto Slash Film to look at news, and it kept the ads in place from comingsoon.net, and then they went away. I don't know what happened.
You know.
Too many
ads.
tabs open, apparently.
You see that Robert Downey Jr. is going to be producing
Yes! Go ahead and say
Sweet
it.
Tooth
Yeah.
by the comic series by Jeff Lemire.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
That's so weird that he's producing it. Like it'll be dope to see. It'll probably be dope to see the actual Sweet Tooth. I haven't read the comic book, but it's Jeff Lemire,
and he's amazing.
Dude's pretty good at his writing
and his art.
Oh, does he do the art on it too?
Yeah, he does the art in it as well. It's one of his other ones. He does both. Yeah, that show's gonna be fucking nuts.
And it's going to Netflix too, so they'll actually be able to, do stuff with it. Like I said, I only vaguely know a little bit about what the premise is of it. Something about half animal boy.
Yeah, the main character is a half deer, half human.
Half deer.
Yeah, his name is Gus. Let's see, who leaves his home in a forest to find the outside world ravaged by a cataclysmic event.
Yep. Yeah, originally in 2000,
James Brolin's going to be a narrator on it.
Yeah, and then Will Arnett is going to be in it.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, originally
Will Forte.
Or Will Forte. I'm sorry, not Will Arnett. Yeah, Will Forte. I was just looking at the thing with Will Arnett. And Mike Lego Masters is getting a second season.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, so like in 2018 or something like that. Originally, it was going to be on Hulu, and Hulu ordered a pilot and then dropped it because they couldn't get it going in time. And then, of course, like Netflix, they picked up and said, "Hey, give us a whole first season," and then
there it is. Why is because the article that I read? Do you know why Robert Downey Jr. is producing it?
He is a fan of Jeff Lemire as well as Sweet Tooth.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And his wife wanted him
to know that he reads comics then.
Yeah, him and his wife wanted to do something, and he's like, well, there's this thing, and I heard about it, and she's like, okay, and they were originally part of it when it was on Hulu, which you would think Hulu would be like, well, Robert Downey Jr. wants to make it.
Right? Iron Man himself wants to make it.
Yeah, let's do this, right? But they're like, I guess not. So, I don't know. It was weird.
But they saw Doolittle first, and they're like,
Have you seen Doolittle?
No.
Okay, then.
Because he was like, when he saw the trailers.
I kind of want to see it, but I'm going to wait till it's just on my TV one day.
Fair enough.
Is it just on demand right now?
Yeah, it's on all the streaming or the digital services, as well as out on physical media. I'm sure you can get a full screen version of it somewhere.
Oh, quit being a dick.
Gross. Why are you buying full screen movies, Tosh?
We'll fit on a CRT TV.
It's not a tube TV. a 32-inch Magnavox.
First off, he has a 36-inch Philips.
You could have at least got a Sanyo or something.
Sanyo.
But he got one of the silver ones with the front-facing speaker, so he's
that's under the screen, real big.
Yeah.
Was the DVD player built into it?
Yeah, but it broke on the third week he had it.
It pops up out of the top.
Yeah, so now he uses his separate DVD VCR combo player.
That only has the red, yellow, and
it only has
white
composite, yeah.
audio.
No HDMI or anything like that.
Do you guys remember the first DVD you ever had?
No.
DVD player or movie?
DVD. Yeah.
DVD.
Movie.
I don't remember which one it is. No,
I don't know what movie it was. I remember the first DVD player I bought though.
Yeah,
it was a 5-disc JVC.
Nice.
How expensive was that thing?
$189.
Too.
I remember that because Taj will know what this is. Dustin and I bought it from Silo.
Really?
Yeah, man.
God.
Used to be an electronics store, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they were bought out by Circuit City eventually.
That worked out well for him.
Yeah.
That worked out well for him, yeah.
Well, it's funny because like Silo was very much like the way Best Buy actually not is now, but was where they actually had displays of devices you could actually like interact with on like you like go up and they were powered on and you could open them up and look at them. And
whoa, you would actually touch something in public?
Well, this was back in like 1990.
They used to let people touch things in the 90s?
Yeah, man. They used to let people touch things in 2000s.
Not just people either.
Yeah, like objects.
Have a safe audio display from 6 feet away.
Oh, you turn it up. I can't hear it.
You can get that a lot, actually, at Best Buy.
Yeah. Mike, do you remember what your first DVD was?
Yeah, I got a DVD player for Christmas one year. And with it, my grandmother bought The Scorpion King and Quigley Down Under.
One of those is a great movie.
Please tell me that came in a combo pack.
No, she picked.
There's no way that comes in a combo pack.
Yeah, why would you put
past you,
pure
buddy.
gold with Scorpion King?
There was a.
Whoa, The Rock was fantastic.
Hey.
You can't even say it without laughing. Everything about that movie was fucking terrible.
It was, and then Michael Clark Duncan with the fucking.
Yeah,
God,
man,
that was awful.
it was so bad. Sorry, Mike, not to shit on your favorite Rock movie.
Third favorite. Third favorite.
Oh, you still consider Mummy Returns as your favorite?
Yeah. Because he was the CGI Scorpion.
That did the people's eyebrow?
Oh, so bad.
Yeah.
Gross. You're gross.
I remember the first one I bought with my own money.
Okay,
Oh,
what's
yeah.
that?
Was the collector's edition of Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Okay, is that the
Solid
double
one.
disc
That's a
one,
solid
right?
buy right there.
That was the $200 of or 200 hours of extras.
Yeah,
one.
it came in the double case, right?
Super thick one.
Yeah. I have that
And I
somewhere.
watched all them extras, dog.
Yeah.
I watched every one of those deleted scenes with every fucking 5-minute rambling intro, like Kevin Smith. This wasn't even pot smoking Kevin Smith yet. This is still kind of emo, sad Kevin Smith in public. So it wasn't as fun as you may think it would be. Pretty rough, actually.
What is this? It wasn't as nonchalant. I don't give a fuck about anything, Kevin Smith.
Nah.
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah, you know. Taj, do you remember your first DVD?
I really don't. That was a long fucking time ago.
Yeah. I don't remember what the first movie was.
I'm trying to remember my first DVD player, and I don't think I can remember that.
I just remember I don't remember when we started actually buying DVDs because we used to Netflix the shit out of them all the time.
Mm.
Because we borrowed someone's DVD player and we were watching a bunch of stuff. We were renting stuff and doing the Netflix thing. And then we're like, let's go buy our own. And then we bought that 5-disc one, which was great because we'd watch a lot of anime. So you'd put the 5 of the discs in there and just let them go. Because you like one ends, you just hit and it goes to the next one. You're like, boom. You got a whole season of anime done.
I can legitimately remember waiting for The Wiz to be put on DVD so I could buy that DVD. But look, I am pretty black in some aspects.
We
But,
had this conversation through text like 5 years ago.
About The Wiz.
Yeah,
and
this does sound familiar. Yeah.
You passionately defending that movie.
Oh, I defend that thing to the fucking death. I think it's better than the original Wizard of Oz.
This is enraging me very badly because we've had this before. And I remember it was the first time I thought, I don't know about this Taj guy. But
Did you question our friendship?
But you were like, I think you were mad that day about something because you were like really passionate about how good The Wiz was. And we're like, bro, the bad guy got flushed down a toilet literally at the end of the movie. Like, that's not, you can't say that's a good movie.
I mean, technically, yes. She did. The sprinklers came on, and she, ended up getting flushed. It's a solid work by Quincy Jones. Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay.
I think I've only seen that movie once.
That's enough.
On TV.
Are you talking about the remake? Joe, are you thinking about the remake?
Is that the one with Michael Jackson?
The live one?
Okay, no, yeah, the one with Michael Jackson's the original one. But
Yeah,
they did a
it was on
live
TV.
remake of it.
No, it was on TV once.
Okay.
I think
They
it
did
was
a live version like
remember the channel UPN? I think it was on that.
That makes sense.
UPN, is that like Channel 13 or whatever? Like,
No, Channel
turned
45.
into
That's the CW now.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
UPN turned into CW.
Yeah,
I honestly
Warner.
have no clue what it turned
There
into.
was one in between, I think, but
Yeah, there was the WB, and then there was the UPN, and then like they fucked, and CW came out of it somehow.
this.
Yep, that right there, just laying limply at the bottom of the hole.
The fact that Mike's just
That's how you know it's love.
Oh,
Mike's a big fan of pushing rope.
Speaking of pushing rope, let me.
oh no, oh no.
Oh, look at that! We're out of time, guys. It's the end of the tape.
No, see what happened is that I
The
fucked
tape's
too
running
much
out.
lately.
Just don't you hear that?
Yeah, you can hear it. It's almost there. It's almost in that. That's
Yeah,
it for this week's episode of Comes Naturally. We are.
Joe.
Mike.
I'm Cody. We were joined by.
Taj.
And as usual, you fuckers just came naturally. Get out of here, Mike. He's playing sex.